So this is Chris O'Brien for Radio Cardiff and Cardiff Fire TV in the salubrious surroundings of a corridor, a stairway at the Vindico Arena. But one thing that was certainly salubrious was the Cardiff Fire performance this evening. An 8-goal performance, 8-goal victory, 8-1 against the Solent Junior Devils. I'm joined as ever by Head Coach Elis Sheppard, very generous with his time. Shep, we haven't caught up for a few weeks. It's been a busy few weeks of the Fire. I think we've got to start with the headline win away at Bristol. What a result that was against our fiercest rivals.
I can't really put it into words how much the win meant for the boys, for the organisation. It was a great win, especially to do it in their own barn as well. I know they call it the Pound, but I think we should be renaming it because we beat them more times than they beat us there. But no, great result. All the lines worked so hard. Scanners was great in net, and yeah, come away with a 3-2 victory. The
face-off time, the change in face-off time meant I couldn't be there, gutted. But I was chatting to Dave up on the gantry who was there. He said there was a great following from the Fire as well to cheer you on to victory. Maybe even outnumbered them again.
I would agree with Dave. I think we definitely outnumbered them. Like I just alluded to, it was definitely sounded more like our rink than theirs. Some great support from our Fire family, and again, thank you.
Shep, you're the informed Fire now. We've been talking all season about just waiting for it to click. Has it clicked? You've won 5 in 6. Great run of form at a great time.
I don't want to get too complacent. It's definitely changed. There's been a change in momentum for us, which has been unbelievable, and it's come at a great time because we're pushing for playoffs. 3rd place is, well within our grasp, and we have the games in hand, and we just need to carry on turning the screw. But yeah, I think it's, without jinxing it, I think there has been a change in momentum for us.
Let's talk about tonight. Big win, 8-1 win, big comfortable win against the Solent Junior Devils. Nice to get some revenge over Solent because they beat us in overtime earlier in the season. They claimed that really annoying win here last season, I think 6-4 at the end, that I know really hurt some of the team. Nice to beat them with a convincing win tonight.
Yeah, when we played them away, I think they beat us 7-6. We scored and it was ruled out. It was a little bit dubious, but hey, you can only play what's in front of you. But convincing win tonight. All the lines clicked from first line to fourth line. Everyone has a role and everyone plays their role perfectly. Took us a little bit of time to get going. The first period, we boring, not out of first gear, I would say. Second period, what a difference. And the third period, we spent most of the time killing, but we still outscored them in that period as well. So great.
I was going to say, was there some patience needed tonight? Because obviously came in after 20 minutes at 0-0. Started well, but as you said, perhaps a bit of a boring first period, and then that second period, some of the best hockey you've played this season.
Definitely, and the tweaks in the lines have definitely helped as well. I think, that second line, particularly of Chris, Lewis and Bobby, who we'll get on to shortly, but what a line. They did the same in Chelmsford last week, and I think they got 2 or 3 goals last week on that line, but it could have been a hell of a lot more.
Let's talk about Lewis and Bobby. Bobby, man of the match tonight, couple of goals, great performance, new addition to the roster, and he's showing what an asset he is for you tonight.
Definitely, he brings a different dynamic. He's great at holding the puck up in that zone, cycle in, which we really needed to add to our game. We can train it in our guys, but it comes naturally to him as well. And he's just gelled with Chris and Lewis. Lewis and Chris are both on a tear at the moment. I think Chris has moved up to all-time goal scorer for the Cardiff Fire, so that's a great achievement for him as well. And Lewis is not far behind in points.
That's a great record for Chris. I think another 2 for him tonight. 2 for Lewis as well. I can't say his name without saying sponsored by Reece Welsh Design. I must have said it 15 times tonight because he got a load of assists as well, didn't he? Busy night for Lewis.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, that line was on fire tonight, but we can't take away from the other lines. First line had some great looks. They got a few goals there as well. Third and fourth line, they were quite unlucky not to get anything, but they killed with it. They killed, and that's their job as well. And yeah, they could have had a few as well on a different day. I think Rory Martin-Edwards, Solent's keeper, played great. He made some great saves tonight.
Yeah, if the opposition keeper's getting man of the match and you've scored 8, tells a story of how the game went, right?
Absolutely, yeah. He was. I think he was the difference for them tonight as well.
I know you're always about the team, but a goal for yourself as well. A great performance, Shep. You must be pleased with that. Birthday week as well, I think. So a nice little present for you.
Yeah, don't remind me, I'm getting old, Chris. But no, it was a great goal. Great pass from Lewis Lunn in the corner. Rob has done everything that we've been practicing. He's crashed the net. He's taken the goalie's eyes, and it was a great team goal.
So we talked about the run of form, 5 wins in 6. Lots of players in form. We talked about Bobby, Lewis, Chris as well. I think 6 games remaining of the regular season. You talked about 3rd place. is the rest of the season not just about shoring up that playoff spot? You're more ambitious than that.
We are more ambitious. We have to be. I think for this club, we need to be back where we belong, and that starts with being more ambitious as well. We have some really bright juniors in this team. I alluded to Bobby coming in, but we obviously, of course, have Lewis Lunn, Luca, 16. He's been great for us the past few games. I think he deserves a shout out. I think he's on a three game point streak. Yeah. So he's been great as well. But our senior guys, it's great having youth, but to bring the senior element as well, like your Foxies, your Ians, they bring maturity and calmness, and I think we have the perfect blend at the moment. But like we alluded to earlier, it's just keeping the momentum up now. And
Shep, finally, nice atmosphere tonight, good turnout, big games coming up, including Guildford next weekend, which is always a feisty encounter. We want to see bums on seats down here and that atmosphere and that extra man behind you every step of the way.
Absolutely. Our Fire family this year has been incredible. I've never seen the crowds look so busy. So it's a thank you to all the Fire family as well. And yeah, if they can continue with the support for the rest of the season. We owe Guildford one. You alluded to 5 and 6. They were the one.
Yeah.
We started slow. We didn't. They're a great team, but we started slow and we didn't help ourselves. But we've got to seek vengeance here, especially if we're looking for that third place.
Shep, great run of form, great win tonight. Well done, the Fire.
Cheers, thanks, Chris.